Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Persona 5. In the previous episode, we made our way through the remainder of Kamoshida's palace, having to employ some sneakier tactics in order to get through the remainder due to trying to get through the palace on one day, which is never recommended in the early game. After which, we sent the calling card, and now all that is left is to prepare for tomorrow. Now, rather than going straight to bed, we are actually going to craft some thief tools. Now, it is possible to get a +3 proficiency, and you'll know you'll have gotten it when, as you are crafting, Morgana talks to you, and you end up getting double what you were originally making. But it is not necessary for the schedule for you to get it. And with proficiency at 1, the odds of getting it are very low. So don't worry about saving and having to reload until you get the +3. So if you end up with just +2 to your proficiency, don't worry about it. For the sake of it, I'm just going to make a lockpick.
Okay.
Well, I'll be. We actually did it. When he says not bad, that means you knew you got it.
What are your thoughts?
Did you finish? And we got 2 lockpicks out of that. So, yeah. At this pace, you should be able to make 1 more. Yeah, as our proficiency increases, we'll be able to make much more in a span of time, but for the time being, I believe we're only capable of making 2 at a time. And by that, I mean 2 separate tools, not 2 tools at the same time.
What are your thoughts?
As you can see, he didn't say anything, which means we didn't get the double. Still, though, to manage that at proficiency 1 is pretty good. You're definitely getting better. I can tell just by watching you.
Yeah.
Again, getting the +3 isn't necessary for this crafting session. It will be for later ones, just not for this one, so don't worry if you don't get it.
Alright.
Kiro's proficiency has improved, but still hasn't leveled up. Okay, let's go to bed. Now, like I said at the end of the previous episode, you want to do any equipment buying before sending the calling card, because, as you can see, after this upcoming cutscene, we won't be able to do anything. It's straight to the palace. The school store is always out of yakisoba pan, no matter what time I go. I haven't been able to get any, even once. Oh, don't you know? It's always sold out on Mondays, but there's usually some left over on Fridays. Are you serious? I'll finally able to get some yakisoba pan today.
Hey!
Huh. Guess there's a lot in this world you can only get for a limited time, or during certain seasons. Now I want some too.
Wow!
You want to try to get some? I'll come with you. We won't be able to get some.
A calling card? I heard it was already posted by the time everyone got here this morning.
Sir Suguru Kamoshida, the utter bastard of lust. We know how shitty you are, and that you put your twisted desires on students that can't fight back. That's why we have decided to steal away those desires and make you confess your sins. This will be done tomorrow, so we hope you will be ready. From the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. Wow.
I mean, parts of it were good, but, eh.
Not bad, huh? I looked up a bunch of similar stuff online for reference.
Yeah. I know what you wanted to say, but it sounded like an idiot trying to be an adult.
Well, sounds about right.
Your logo's a little lacking too.
Okay, you know what? That ain't true.
Did Mr. Kamoshida do something wrong?
Does this mean the rumors are true?
Wait a sec. Is someone gonna take something from Mr. Kamoshida?
What's with this weird logo? And who are these Phantom Thieves of Hearts people? It got everyone excited, so it's all good, yeah?
Well, it doesn't really matter much if Kamoshida doesn't see it.
Who's responsible for this?
Look at that. A predictable reaction for someone who knows what we mean by distorted desires.
I think it's hitting him pretty hard.
Did you do this, or was it you?
Oh, come on, who do you think did it?
Was it you two?
Why, what are you talking about?
So you're playing dumb? It's not a problem. You'll be expelled soon enough anyway.
Whatever.
Come, steal it if you can.
Judging from Kamoshida's response, I'm sure we had an effect on his palace.
Does that mean the treasures appeared? We'll be able to get it today, right?
It's not just today. It's only today.
By the way, is it just me, or is the way that the cards are arranged form some sort of shape? Because that's what it looks like to me, and I'm surprised I haven't noticed it before.
The impact of seeing a calling card doesn't last long, and it cannot be repeated. This will be our one chance to steal the treasure.
One day's more than enough for us.
The calling card has been delivered to the target. You can now enter their palace and steal the treasure, and by what they mean by you can now is you will now. Yep, sent straight inside.
Well then.
Let's go. Don't let your guard down. Here's the thing. It's set the alarm level to 99. We're gonna want to be careful with that. Let's see. No, that's not it. I'm kind of tempted to go after that treasure chest, because I know there's a gemstone in there we can sell for some money, and we're going to need it. Because, typically speaking, you don't want to waste time. Just head straight for the treasure. Because enemies are going to be brutal, and you need every bit of HP and SP in order to defeat the boss. Like, trust me on that. Especially considering we have no SP restorative items whatsoever. Alright, there's no guys around here, so we're safe to take this.
Oh!
So, technically speaking, you can go around and steal the treasure chest with the lockpicks, but wouldn't recommend it. Gold breastplate and an onyx. Let's see. Decor. Better off sold than actually worn. Well, hey. Something else for us to sell. Okay. Now we are going to fast travel to where the treasure is. Or at least the safe room closest to the treasure.
Let's go.
And our usual way of getting in is blocked off. The front door is open, and nobody's inside.
Come on, man.
What the hell's going on here? The door's just sitting open, and there aren't any soldiers around. The place is probably undermanned now that they all get assigned elsewhere. I sincerely doubt that. Either way, we win as long as we can steal the treasure. Let's keep going. Yeah, this clearly is a trap. But we got no choice.
just as I said. Now we can steal it.
Somebody's overcompensating for something.
This shine brings tears to my eyes.
Kind of pisses me off.
Agreed.
Why is it so pretty? Isn't this Kamoshida's desires?
Treasure!
The cat's acting awfully excited.
What's wrong? Is something...
You're way too excited. Okay, now even I'm getting weirded out by this.
Alright, that's enough, you stupid cat.
Yeah. Forgive me for displaying such an insolent sight in front of a lady.
Right.
You were completely out of character, too. What was that about?
I couldn't stop it either. To think I'd be drawn to human desires this much. Doesn't that prove that I'm human?
Oh.
How should we know?
Anyway, you guys need to carry it.
All you do is bark orders. Still, that was easier than I thought. I thought for sure there'd be some insane trap or something.
Don't jinx us, Ryuji.
This palace will disappear if we take this back, right? And Kamoshida will change, too.
That should be the case.
Good. Now's our chance, then.
It's heavy.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Something made of that much gold.
To think it'd go so well. I've even found 3 Persona users in the process. My judgment was correct. I made the right choice in making a deal with you.
I feel my bond with Morgana growing deeper. Magician rank 2, and now he finally gets Baton Pass. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use it anytime soon.
Alright.
Your Magician Confidant has increased to rank 2. You will now earn more XPs from Arcana Burst when fusing personas of the Magician Arcana. And he can now use Baton Pass.
Go, go, let's go, Kamoshida!
Because of course. I mean, should we really be surprised he'd show up? We did essentially tell him we're coming.
I won't let anyone take this. This proves that I am the king of this castle. It is the core of this world.
Oh, please. It only proves that you're an insufferable douchebag.
That rat bastard. That's how he sees me, isn't it?
I mean, you saw it before.
Yo, pervert! Were you waiting to ambush us?
I just made it easier to find you. I'll dispose of you myself. Right here, right now.
That's our line, you sexually harassing D-bag!
What a selfish misunderstanding.
How is it a misunderstanding? You were doing things that you kept in secret from others.
People around me were the ones who kept it secret. Adults who want to share in my accomplishments. Students who have the drive to become winners. They willingly protect me, so that we all may profit from it.
Profit?
There are too many imbeciles who don't understand that. Including naive brats like you and that girl who tried to kill herself.
True, she's a total idiot. Letting you manipulate her, trying to commit suicide. And I'm even more of a dumbass for not realizing that. But no matter what kind of fool someone might be, They don't need your permission to live their lives!
Drop the attitude, you mediocre peasant. There is no wrong in using my gifts for my gain.
Oh, there's plenty wrong with it. You're just too much of an idiot to realize that.
I'm a cut above all other humans.
Please. You're lesser than dirt.
Above? You mean beneath? You're a goddamn demon obsessed with your sick desires!
That's right. I'm not like you. I am a demon who rules this world!
What the hell?
I'm allowed to do whatever the hell I want.
Ugh. Quit slobbering all over the camera. You're wrong. Because of course there can't be a dungeon without a boss. We've got King Kamoshida.
Goddamn you good city brats! Haven't you been taught not to point at people? Huh?
Screw off.
Look! The treasure's over there! We should catch him off guard and steal it! Let's attack him and wait for that opportunity.
Agreed.
Finally, we can take on Kamoshida himself. Everyone, let's do this!
Alright. For now, I'd say just wail on him with physical attacks, though I would use Ryuji's Tara something to boost his physical capabilities. You'll see why I don't recommend wasting too much SP on this guy at the moment. And thankfully with our new gear, we're not going to be taking too much damage from some of these basic attacks, though granted the volleyball assault can hit multiple times. Asmodeus? Seriously? That's just asking for trouble.
Get wrecked!
For something, Skull.
Heh. Come on, if he would just do what it is that I need him to do. Yep, this is what I was waiting for. He can fully heal himself with that. You just healed yourself.
He healed himself? Is it because he ate those inside there?
Yep.
That hurt!
Now that we've revealed his ability to heal himself, we can target the Trophy of Obsession.
Not done.
Now we are going to start using our persona. Let's see, who's going to have the highest stats among them for this? I'm thinking I stick with Silky. Oh, and it should be noted, remember when I said that you won't be using Morgana's Baton Pass? It's because this boss, or the Trophy of Obsession, has no elemental weakness.
You don't know what this is worth, so stop touching it! Don't do it anymore, got it? I've warned you.
When someone tells us not to do something, it makes us want to do it even more.
Yep. Unfortunately, that attack boost only lasts for 3 turns, but I can just redo it. Don't quite need any healing yet, so... Ugh. Ah, this ability right here is kind of why you want to try to get to level, I believe, 11. Because he can boost his attack. If you get to level 11, at least with On, then she has the ability to basically negate that
Go down.
with an attack lowering stacked debuff.
Witness my song! Persona! Go!
As you can see, the attack buff does make somewhat of a difference. As you can see there, he's staring at On. That means you're gonna want to prepare her for an attack.
Ravage now. Persona!
Ah, with that, the trophy is gone.
All right!
Oh, we know exactly who you are, and that's exactly why we're doing it. Yeah, we do.
You look down on everyone, but you're seriously lame right now.
We came all this way to steal that. Will you just give it up and hand it over?
You still have the energy to say things like that? Then we're going to up our game as well.
Nobody.
We won't get anywhere with brute force.
Special orders. In certain battles, see boss battles only, you'll be able to carry out special orders. If these strategies succeed, the flow of battle will turn greatly in your favor. Be sure to choose the party member you feel has the best chance to succeed. However, keep in mind this party member will act separately, meaning you will have to fight with one fewer party member for a period of time. Honestly, if you get the option to do this, always do it. Having one fewer party member is not as big of a deal as you think, depending on who you send.
What do we do?
Let's go for the crown.
I see. In that case, time for Plan B. Look over at that terrace. While the others are drawing Kamoshida's attention, have someone go there. Let's steal the treasure without him noticing.
But of course we don't have that option just yet. But now with this healing out of the way, we're free to wail on him as much as we want. And at this point I recommend going all out with your attacks, except in this case we're going to have On defend herself.
Let's steal that crown.
We need to steal Kamoshida's treasure. Should I send someone to do it? The answer for these is always yes.
Ugh, gross. Keeps looking at me.
So, you want to pay attention to what they're saying here, because that can be important, because the fact that Kamoshida keeps looking at her means that he's going to have his eye on her. So, probably not a good idea to send her.
Time to show you my skills.
I can go whenever you want.
We could send either Ryuji or Morgana. I've never sent Ryuji
Time to
because
show you my skills.
I've always sent Morgana, he always succeeds, plus having Ryuji to deal heavy damage to him, which we need to do. It's not just a turn-based thing that they go, you have to deal damage to the boss to distract them so that your other party member can move forward.
Keep him distracted by attacking him. Yup. Attack Kamoshida. Keep him busy.
Come.
Yeah, I will, as soon as I've healed. Which unfortunately means we're probably not going to be able to get a whole lot of attacking done.
This one.
I'm willing to bet his whole staring it on was probably cancelled out by destroying the trophy.
Looks like I gotta bring out the big guns. Slaves! Bring over you know what? Time for my kill shot from when I was active and rocking it.
Oh please, you were never rocking it.
Kill shot, as in, I'll make the kill.
It feels like he's gonna attack. Keep your guard up.
Do as Morgana says, get your guard up, this is going to be a heavy damage attack.
Behold my great axe.
That hurt!
Probably would have done
Kamoshida, keep him busy.
a hell of a lot more damage if we hadn't guarded. But I think now is a good time to try healing.
Persona! Go!
Sorry.
Especially considering we're going to have Ryuji do his usual physical attacks, which do drain health.
Attack Kamoshida. Keep him busy.
All right.
That's a big help.
Don't worry too much about doing tons of damage to him to get him distracted. Just focus on staying alive, especially Joker.
Now listen up. This school exists because I'm around. You're the only ones who don't respect me, you know?
Oh, please. Nobody respects you. They just fear you. And there is a big difference between the two.
It's all going as planned. Time to use this opportunity to take the treasure. Let's do this! All right. You look big.
Well, at least he wasted his turn.
Keep him busy.
Go down. Flip him, Persona!
You're misunderstanding it all. I haven't sexually harassed anyone. They came on to me because they wanted to get on my good side.
Oh, please.
He hasn't noticed a thing here. Good. Just a little more to the treasure.
Alright, one more solid attack from Ryuji should be just enough. Oof. Yeah.
Attack Kamoshida. Keep him busy.
All right.
Now you see why you kind of need on to guard for that attack.
Persona!
Is there one less of you? I knew it. They're missing. Where'd they go?
Too late.
It's already Chick and me.
Yeesh, when you become Golem.
Good. Kamoshida's shaken up.
I think we can do this.
Yep, now that he's dejected, well, his defense goes way down.
Ravage them!
See what I mean?
Flip him, Persona!
Persona!
So pretty much at this point, he's gonna go down easy. And with that, the first boss falls. But of course, he won't be the last. Get a nice 8 grand, 450 XP, always nice.
I leveled up.
He just won't give up, will he?
What's wrong? Not running away? Why don't you run? Aren't you a great athlete?
It's always been like this. All those goddamn hyenas forcing their expectations on me. I'm doing this all for them! What's wrong about demanding a reward for that?
Now you're making excuses? We'll do something about that distorted heart of yours.
Scared? Right now, you're seeing the same view that Shiho did. I'm sure she was scared too. Except she had no choice but to jump. What will you do? Will you jump? Or would you rather die here?
Do you want to finish him off? It's your call.
No, please wait. I beg you. Just forgive me.
Shut up. I bet everyone told you the same. But you took everything from them!
I accept defeat. You want this? Take it. Go ahead and finish me off. You do that, and my real self will go down too. You have that right, since you've won.
On!
If his mind shuts down, he can't admit his crimes.
You're kind, Lady Ann.
I've lost. You're through when you lose. What am I supposed to do now?
Atone for your sins.
Alright. I will leave now and return to my real self. I'll make
Hey, just so you know, we don't have time to waste. This place is about to collapse.
Don't just sit around licking yourself. Run!
We're gonna die! We're so gonna die! Hey, what the?
No fair, you jerk! It's been a while, so I just tripped this.
That sucked.
Look at the nav.
The destination has been deleted.
It's true. We can't go there anymore.
What about the treasure?
We got it, don't worry.
What the?
A medal? Oh, wait, where'd that crown go?
What's going on?
It means that was the source of Kamoshida's desires.
The desire to relive the past of his Olympic accomplishments.
To him, this medal is worth as much as that crown we saw in the palace.
An Olympic medal. So, that perv kept clinging to his past glory and couldn't let it go.
But this means that Kamoshida's heart might have changed, right?
Probably.
Our expulsion's on the line here.
This is the first successful example for me, too. However, there's no doubt that this has affected Kamoshida's personality quite a lot. The entire palace disappeared, after all.
I feel all antsy. Ain't there a way to check now?
Well, no, soon enough.
Right.
Come on, why the gloomy faces? Be happy! We completed this with great success, you know.
He's got a point. We did pretty well.
We just don't know if everything's okay yet.
I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Remember how Kamoshida's shadow said that he's returning to his self in reality? Suguro Kamoshida was a scum. Still, he did seem to regain his conscience somewhat at the end.
If you say so. I'm sure it worked.
There are definitely those who have been saved thanks to what you've done.
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess we gotta wait. It all boils down to what's gonna happen to Kamoshida. Or if we're getting expelled for real.
Let's be patient.
Right. Come on, let's go home.
Ah, you're back.
Thanks. I finally got to avenge Shiho because of you guys. I'm pretty sure there was no way I'd have been able to do anything on my own. So, seriously, thank you. I owe you so much. You helped too. You think? I'm glad to hear that. Anyway, that cognitive world was pretty crazy, huh? What a mysterious place. I can't believe we actually stole someone's heart. Speaking of mysterious, there's also the matter of Morgana's transformation. When we were escaping, didn't he turn back into a cat, even though we were still in the palace? Lady Anne sure is sharp. I'm impressed. It's kinda hard to not notice when you're jumping off people's heads. Basically, the treasure changes the shape of things. Once that's gone, that power no longer works. Though the real reason I changed quickly back then was because I'm so incredibly skilled. How's that? Isn't that amazing? He said he's amazing. Oh yeah, I forgot, Morgana is reading these messages too. I think I feel a little better after talking to you. Thanks. Still haven't seen any results, but it feels like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I hope you don't mind talking to me too much. Well, see you tomorrow. Well, here's the thing. Just like when it comes to infiltrating the palace, stealing the treasure also leaves you drained. There's not much else you can actually do. Let's see, what a lot... Pretty much nobody did any thievery today. Interesting. Everyone's average level was about 8, so we were actually above average. You sure look satisfied. Something good happened? Nothing goes your way in life. Let it get to your head and you'll get the rug pulled out from under you. Oh well, nothing else to do but to head on up. You must be tired after today. Let's go to sleep. I haven't done much of anything on my days off. It's such a pain to put on makeup, and I hate shopping, so I usually end up just lazing about the house. Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah!
Same here. Good thing there's home shopping. They always have the best stuff on Sundays. Oh, I know exactly what show you're talking about. They even sell surgical masks for when you're sick. I'll have to check it out tomorrow. It's so popular. They always sell out if you don't call the same day. That's basically telling us that every Sunday we can check the TV in LeBlanc in order to...
Morning!
In order to buy some stuff in bulk at a decent price. What up? I made it. I slept in, so I ran out without eating breakfast. I feel so weak because of it. After we took down Kamoshida, I just felt so spent and out of gas, you know? You get me, right? I do.
Yep.
Right? No, all we have left to do is wait for that board meeting. Anyways, I'm hungry. I guess I'll buy some bread at the school store.
Ahem.
Kamoshida-kun was really in his element at the volleyball rally the other day. You kids are lucky to receive direct instruction from a world-famous athlete like him. That's not how I would put it. Sports have been regarded as sacred things that invigorate people since ancient times. So much so that the Emperor himself even participated once. Mishima-kun, do you know the name of the Roman Emperor who participated in the Olympics? It's Nero. Jeez, at least give him a chance to answer. It's good to throw yourself into your club activities, but you shouldn't sacrifice your studies. Sorry. That said, you don't seem too into sports, Kurusu-kun.
Do you know the answer?
What event did Emperor Nero add to the Olympics so that he could participate? Singing.
Correct.
It seems you've been studying after all. Apparently Nero was tone deaf, but he ended up winning. The Emperor held absolute power, after all. Because of these kinds of selfish actions, not to mention a lecherous side, he became known as a despot. Whoa, he actually knew that? Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes.
Nice going!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. But we're still oblivious.
Alright.
That said, recently people have begun reevaluating Nero's reign. Regardless, though, he was lacking in sportsmanship. He should have taken a page out of Kamoshida-kun's book. Seems more like Kamoshida took a page out of his book.
No, no, no.
Don't give us that crap. Kamoshida's the real despot.
Have you seen Kamoshida? You really think he changed?
I hope so.
Well, yeah.
Oh, perfect timing. Study hall will be held instead of PE today. I'm letting you know just in case you haven't heard. Mr. Kamoshida has taken the day off.
He ain't here?
Don't tell anyone that you heard this from me. But we received word that Mr. Kamoshida is placing himself under suspension. It's such an important time before the tournament, too. Principal Kobayakawa went to talk to him about it, but he supposedly wasn't making any sense.
Wait, a suspension?
Not so loud.
The talks about your expulsions may be put on hold, too. I don't know too much about it, though. Anyway, I've relayed what's going on to you.
Looks like something happened.
Exactly.
At least it sounds different from the mental shutdown. I guess all we can do is wait.
Well then.
We did all we can. Now we wait. Of course, waiting is pretty boring. Wonder what Ryuji and the rest are up to. Man, all this waiting's got me so antsy. We should go on a trip or something. What do you think? Sorry, I'm gonna have to pass. What? You busy? Yeah, I'll be visiting Shiho in the hospital after school for the next few days. I can't do much to help her, but it'll be nice to at least see her face. Gotcha. I hope she wakes up soon. Go cheer her up. Yeah, thanks. I'm totally down to go somewhere once things calm down, though. Sounds like we won't be able to see Lady Ann after school for a while. How unfortunate. Well, with no palace to worry about, we are pretty much free to do whatever we want. Can't do any fighting yet, so we're just gonna have to hang out. Now, the guide does state to feel free to buy the CRT TV at Yongen Jaya's secondhand shop. We're not gonna really need it for anything until much, much later, but can be useful for some otherwise missable events. However, we're a little short on money, and it's gonna be a bit before we have another palace to go into. So... Oh, and I also know for a fact that there's going to be, some expensive stuff we need to buy. So I'm gonna hold off on buying that TV. It's not gonna be absolutely vital to us, so I'm just gonna hold off on it. Without further ado, make sure, absolute sure, that you still have a chariot persona, and make double absolutely sure that you have a hero font persona. With that in mind, we're gonna hang out with Ryuji. Yo, I'm gonna go train. You wanna join in? I'll probably end up going easy on myself if I do it alone. Anyways, it'd probably be the most efficient if we train together. How about it? I feel I can become closer with Ryuji thanks to the chariot persona of Gothia. I feel like my bond with Ryuji will grow stronger soon. So, what do you plan on doing? Want to hang out with Ryuji? Yeah, let's hang out with him. Sure, I'll train with you. Alright, let's do some intense training today. Go change and meet me behind the gym. Damn it. I want to move better, but I just can't. I was training for nationals back in the day, but now I totally suck balls. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Whoa!
Nakaoka. Takeishi. Running, huh? I saw you from the window. What, you gonna try to come crawling back to the track team? Huh? Hell no. Sure. Speaking of which, this was your secret training spot, wasn't it? Well, it's our spot now. You know, us, the former track team. We don't even have a locker room anymore thanks to someone I know. Let's not fight. We ain't fighting. Yeah, this isn't anything like a fight. Not even close. Hold on, aren't you that transfer student? You're really gonna hang around with this loser? You better watch out. He'll hit you the second he gets pissed off. I heard his dad was the same way. Like father, like son, right? Now that's some scary shit. That don't got anything to do with this. Calm down, Ryuji. You're right. Look, back then, I don't need to hear your excuses. Everyone was going through the same bullshit with Kamoshida. The beatings, the impossible exercises, but we put up with all of it for the track team. But no, you had to go and F all that up. Man, I was stupid forever thinking you were my teammate. That's all I have to say to you. I'm out of here. I nearly smacked him when he was talking about my dad. I haven't changed at all. But, you know, you actually helped me calm down a little. I'm glad you were here with me. Thanks, man. I feel my bond with Ryuji is growing deeper. Follow-up. Chance to perform an attack if Joker's attack does not down the enemy. Yeah, in rare cases, because I have seen them, but it hardly ever happens, they will actually attack an enemy if your attack doesn't finish them off. You can say no to this, but why would you?
Alright.
Let's call it a day. Hey, Nakaoka, why didn't you kick his ass? What? The hell's your problem? Now they're just arguing with each other. I should stay out of it.
See ya!
Anyway, nice training with you.
Ah, you're back.
I went to see Shiho today, and I told her we settled things with Kamoshida. Still, she still hasn't regained consciousness. but I had to go make amends. What do you mean? You didn't do anything wrong, Anne. Right, Akira? It's not your fault, Ann. But I wasn't there when she needed help. I'm a failure as a friend. I have to do all I can to make up for that, starting now. Otherwise, I don't think I'll be able to move on. Man, I didn't know you were so passionate. I totally didn't notice that back in middle school. I think it's because of you guys. I'm a little embarrassed, though. Anyway, Ryuji, Akira, I hope we can keep helping each other out from now on, too. Hey, you got a minute? Something I want to ask you. Come here, let's have a chat.
Yo.
Hey, you're free tonight, aren't you? Care to have a little chat with me? What? It's just some small talk. This may be a good opportunity to deepen my bond with Sojiro. Yeah, let's talk. Not like I got anything else I can do right now.
Yo.
Good. There are a lot of things I want to ask you. I'll clean up, so just wait there.
Hey, how's school? You're not causing any trouble, are you?
I'm not.
Good. I've got to report to your probation officer twice a month. It's already a pain in the ass as is, so please don't make me have to write even more crap. Got that? This society is kept in check by laws and authority figures. You can go and get yourself killed if you want, but don't go dragging other people into your mess.
A little late for that.
The last thing we need is more idiots like you roaming around. Hmm? What's wrong? Yeah, I'm heading out now. Sorry about that. I know. The usual, right? Okay. I'll see you later. As you can see, I'm pretty damn busy both at work and in my private life. If you could lend a hand, it'd really be a great help.
I'd be glad to.
Now we're talking. Either way, I won't ask you to work for free. If you agree to help me, then I'll teach you how to make the perfect cup of coffee. Not a bad trade, eh?
I guess.
All right. Looks like we got ourselves a deal.
The distance between me and Sojiro seems to be closing slightly. Yep, this is the start of the Hierophant persona. And we're kinda gonna need it. So if you didn't want to have to spend money to try and get that Barith, which you don't,
you may call yourself a phantom,
then you're going to want to have recruited him before finishing the palace.
thief, but you're still a minor. Someone had to support you. Furthermore, they did so knowing you were a part of that group.
Probably not at first.
Isn't the owner of that cafe an accomplice of yours?
I am that. It shall with the birth of the Hierophant persona.
Nothing at
All right.
first. So yeah, this is just more proof that there are others outside of our group that we will form pacts with. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure more than half of them, if I'm right, will actually be with people outside of the group.
I'll be counting on your help. See you later.
Well then.
I hear good things about that Sunday TV shopping show. Want to check it out sometime?
Okay.
All we can do now is wait and see what happens. There's no point in getting impatient now. Yes, outside of the occasional vacation days and a summer vacation, Sundays are our only day off. But that does not mean we have more time. If anything, we just have the same amount of time available to us. Now then, first thing we're going to do is we're going to head for the underground walkway in Shibuya. Because there is something very important that we have to do every Sunday, and it is the reason that I've been holding off on buying anything. The drink stand. The drink stand, huh? It's a little pricier than other places. If they have special drinks, it may not be a bad idea to try one. Welcome! We've got fresh fruit juice. What's that? Special drinks? Well, this is what we have today. Ooh, I wonder what it is. It's incredibly bitter, but it strengthens your body. It's called Aojiru? I have no idea how that's pronounced. I'm assuming that's correct. Every week we have a different kind of Aojiru.
What do you want?
Now then. This item rotates every Sunday. However, it only rotates if you have purchased the previous week's drink. So, using the guide, if it says that the drink boosts a different stat than what you're seeing there, it means you missed a previous week's drink. We have to buy this every week. This is the reason that I'm not buying the TV right now, because we need to save our money. Seriously, if you're sticking to the schedule, we need this. You really need to get you pumped up and tell yourself it's for your health. Nice chugging. That's how you do it. Good job. I was watching you try so hard. That's a point for our charm.
Alright.
But still no level ups. Okay, now that you're healthy, let's go somewhere else. And that somewhere else is Central Street. Because we are gonna go watch a movie. I wonder what they're showing right now. Going to a movie will cause time to pass, obviously, but if it is your first time seeing film, several of your stats may improve depending on the genre. The movie showing at the theater changes as time passes, so check back every so often to see what they're playing, or see what's playing. Right now, we're just in time to see Tank Top Millionaire. It's a story about a teenager who becomes the Tank Top Millionaire with money he won on a quiz show. Looks like watching this movie might give me some guts. Oh, we need those. Oh yeah, you need to go buy a ticket first. This is another reason we're not buying anything else. But don't worry, this isn't going to be a weekly thing.
Well then.
It's almost time for the movie to start. Let's grab a seat. Ooh, I probably should have hit up the airsoft to sell off that gold breastplate and the gemstone. You can now quick travel to the Shibuya movie theater. That's something we're not going to be using a whole lot.
How the hell did some slumdog brat win so much prize money? It's just not possible. You must have cheated.
No, it wasn't cheating. It was destiny.
How does a little kid like him have guts like that? I could really feel the courage of that boy and his attitude towards life. And with that, the first of our social stats levels up. With us becoming bold.
Alright.
Your guts has increased to bold. That's what I just said. We even watched the credits all the way to the very end. Alright, let's go home. I'm glad the subway was repaired so quickly. It's just been one bizarre incident after another this year. Our country is going to hell. Aren't there any honest politicians out there? How can I have hope in a country like this? Oh boy.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, you heard anything about stuff happening to Kamoshida? Nope. I see. Did Did something happen? I don't know. I'm just feeling kinda anxious. I keep thinking about how even with all you did, we might still end up getting expelled. My mom's totally gonna suffer if that happens. Plus, if we couldn't even help honor Suzui, we have to believe. Sorry, I guess now's not really the time to be getting it all down in the dumps. Anyways, I'm feeling a little better now that I talked to you about this. Thanks, man. Oh, and don't tell Ann I was doubting us, okay? She won't have anyone to rely on if we're getting all worried about this shit. Well, see ya. So, getting used to the city? A little. I see. You're the only one here at night, so I'm not gonna bother setting a curfew or anything like that. As long as you're taking school seriously, I don't mind if you stroll the streets at night. Yes, we can now explore Yongen-Jaya at night, but only Yongen-Jaya.
You got that?
But only around these parts, got it? You go back on your word, I'll kick you right out. Well, despite having that now unlocked to us, we're actually going to sit in here. So, did you want to spend some time reading? And we are going to read Zoro the Outlaw, the story about Zoro, the gentleman bandit. Read to be a kind gentleman.
Make sure you close up.
Alright, I'm heading home. The man in the mask stood up for the weak and fought valiantly against injustice.
Yep.
While you read this, be sure to pay close attention to the greatness of Zoro in detail.
Hey!
Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading. So, how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. Just another Monday.
Hey!
We were able to grab a seat. Well, why don't you read something until we get there? Although his opponent was truly a villain, he was still a perfect gentleman to him.
Yep.
So, you finished reading Zoro the Outlaw.
Hey!
Zoro was not only strong in mind and body, but he also cared greatly for the common people. It seems you really understand the qualities that made Zoro so great. But not enough to get our kindness up.
Alright.
Kira's kindness has improved. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. I skipped breakfast, so now I'm hungry. Yeah, I know the feeling. I tend to skip breakfast to record these videos. Have you tried the nostalgic steak at the diner in Shibuya? And now I'm even hungrier. Yeah, it's good. Kinda makes me think of my childhood. I get this warm feeling inside whenever I eat that reminds me of my mom. Yeah, if comfort had a taste, that'd be it. Just think about it as making me hungrier.
Oh!
Comforting flavor, huh? Hey, what does the Chief's curry taste like? Stop talking about food! It's good.
Whoa.
I'm jealous. I can always smell a faint hint of it on you. When I'm human again, I'm going to eat so much of that curry. Then I'll decide which is better, the curry or the nostalgic steak.
Jeez.
I was reading the essays you turned in the other day, and everyone's writing is so sloppy. I could care less indicates that you still have some care left to give. It's I couldn't care less. I've seen this a lot these days, where people are using a phrase differently from its real meaning. One word I often hear misused is the Japanese kaku shinhan, used now to mean a crime done in cold blood. Likewise, the word literally. It's really meaning... the real meaning of Kaku Shinhan is pretty much the opposite of how it's used.
How about...
Do you know what it is, Kurusu-kun? Well, languages evolve and change over time. Heck, for quite a long time, people actually did use literally as a form of hyperbolic intensifier. Even some of the greats did it. The true meaning of Kaku Shinhan, huh? This seems tough. I'll help you out, so let's think this through. What's the common usage of Kaku Shinhan again regarding an action you take? Knowing your actions are wrong. Right. When people say something's a Kaku Shinhan, they usually mean the culprit did it knowing it was wrong. But the real Kaku Shinhan is the opposite, right? So the opposite means... conviction that you're right.
Exactly.
That's right. Kaku Shinhan is when someone takes an action believing that it's right. So if someone raised their hand against another in Kaku Shinhan, they thought it was right to do so. He's pretty smart. I didn't expect that. You might not be too bad.
Nice going!
You're on a roll today.
Alright.
Kira's knowledge has improved. Kaku Shinhan was originally a term that referred to a crime driven by moral or political conviction. These days, it seems like the wrong usage is becoming more commonly accepted, though.
I see.
Yeah, that's how language works. Taking action with a conviction that you're doing it right, huh? Think that applies to us, too? I mean, yeah. I could use some fresh air. Take me outside somewhere. Yeah. First things first, we're actually gonna hit up the library and exchange Zoro the Outlaw for the Alluring Dancer. Do you need something? I'd like to return a book. You're returning Zoro the Outlaw, yes? Thank you for returning it. Do you need something? I'd like to borrow one. The Alluring Dancer. This one, yes? Okay, be careful with it. The Alluring Dancer, eh? Sounds interesting. Let's see. We do have Takemi asking for us, but we're not going to see her just yet. Let's see. Priestess, Chariot Magician, Hierophant. Ah, good. We have a death persona on us. Excellent. So I don't need to worry about that. But before we go to see her, we're actually going to hit up the various locations to get some SP restorative items, because it is now Monday. And nothing in here. Okay, with that, we are now gonna hit up Shibuya and go to... Well, first let's hit up our airsoft shop to sell off some of our loot. Not that it's gonna be much.
Okay.
Sell off the Onyx for a nice 800. And then sell off the gold breastplates for a good 5 grand. That's a good amount of cash. I can see why they say it was better off sold. Okay, now we're gonna hit up the arcade. To get up some more Argonade and Water of Rebirth. And technically speaking, we don't have to hit the one up in Yongenjaya right away, but we may as well. While we're here. Whoops, everything's sold out. Let's wait for it to get restocked next week. I say we didn't technically have to hit it up because, well, we're able to go out at night around here, so it's not a big deal. Now, even with that nice influx of 5 grand cash, I'm still gonna hold off on buying the TV, just to be on the safe side. Studying well. How's your studying? Coming along for your exams? By the way, I have a new medicine ready. I want to test it on you as soon as possible. Could you stop by, my little guinea pig? I feel like my bond with Takemi will grow stronger soon, but... just formed a deal with Takemi. You want to go see her at the clinic? Let's head over immediately. Thanks. I'll be waiting at the clinic. I'll have everything ready for you. Don't run away, okay? And it'll automatically take us there. In spring, one sleeps a sleep that knows no dawn, huh? Ugh. God, I need a nap. Or at least some good old-fashioned caffeine in my system. At my current level of guts, I should be able to handle that medicine. I should suggest a clinical trial. I believe this is actually the first time that you need a required social stat in order to take part in a confidant, but it's not going to be the last time. So, what are you here for today? I want to do a clinical trial. I developed a new medicine. Could you come to the back? I feel I can come closer with Takemi thanks to the death persona Mandrake. I feel like my bond with Takemi will grow stronger soon. What are you going to do? Are you going to hang out with Takemi? Hang out with her.
Please head to the exam room.
In that case, I'm going to start setting up, so go wait in the examination room. Well, I'm going to walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave. Here you go. I made various adjustments to the previous drug based on your trial results. Alright, drink it down in one gulp. Powerful taste, both sour and bitter, overwhelms me. The smell is terrible. I'm having a hard time breathing. Your reaction to it is absolutely perfect. You feel a bit dazed, hmm? Yes, I mixed in some special components. Okay, let's take your temperature and blood pressure. I'm also going to draw some blood. I also want to perform a few motor skill tests, but those might be too much for you right now. Anyway, since we're in the final stages, I should first stabilize the fundamental formula. Oh, so you are here.
What?
I'm in the middle of an examination. I've told you before, officer, if you want to investigate me, you'll need to show me a warrant. I'm here because we received a report. I'll need to see detailed statement of medical expenses and full medical records. I bet you didn't have enough time to hide any incriminating documents, huh? Must be under the orders of the medical chief of staff. Here you go. Huh? This kid here is my only patient today. If you're asking for his medical expenses, I'm guessing I'm under suspicion of improper billing. But without a receipt, I'd say you've been sent on a wild goose chase. What's going on here? You're being manipulated. That report is fictitious. It's nothing but an attempt to harass me. What? Hey, you. What are you doing here? You don't seem to be sick. Are you up to something illegal? I have a bad heart. A bad heart? He's stressed about taking his entrance exams. I have some drugs that help with relaxation. So, is there anything else? As you can see, I'm pretty busy here. Fine. You're infuriating, you know that? But I'd expect nothing less from the plague. I'm so over this. I agree.
Wow.
I think we're going to get along just fine. It's nothing to worry about. I'm sure it was my former superior who made that false report. You eavesdropped on our conversation the other day, remember? He's just trying to put pressure on me by having the police investigate me and my practice.
By the way...
Anyway, I need to draw some blood. There'll be some mild anemia, but only temporary. You'll be fine. It's part of our deal, remember? I guess I have no choice. I like kids who listen to their superiors. Enjoy your medicine. It feels like my bond with Takemi is growing even deeper. Nothing new from this rank up, except for maybe a boost in Arcana Burst.
All right.
I'm going to draw more blood than usual, since you're healthy and all. Only kidding. Okay, please lay down. You can go home once I'm done. I feel like cooperating in that shady clinical trial has increased my guts. Not by much, but every bit counts.
All right.
Akira's guts has improved.
Take care.
Alright, take care.
Ah, you're back.
And now with that done, we are actually going to head out. I'm the one who has to lock the door. Just make sure you're not out there for too long, alright? And somehow we magically change clothes while walking through the door. I thought we were going to get to explore at night, but we have to stick around here. Shoot! I wish we could go check out the nightlife in Shibuya or something. Shibuya, the city that never sleeps. Wonder what that's like. Not a clue. Hey, old man. Freshly bathed old person. Phew, the hot spring felt especially good today. Soaking in that medicinal spring was just like I was in heaven. I wanted to never leave. Now then, should I head home or drop by the bar first? Yep, we are headed for the baths, which also makes me question, what the heck was Akira doing to clean up? I didn't see a shower. Bathroom, sure, but no shower.
Wow!
This is the bathhouse. It's in such a secluded area. Using the bathhouse will cause time to pass, but can improve your charm. The fee to use the bath is 500 yen. Yet another reason we're not buying the TV. The effect you get from the bath depends on factors such as the day of the week and the weather. On Mondays and Thursdays, the bath will be a medicinal bath. You'll gain more charm than usual on these days, so try to aim for that. Same thing will, something special will, something special will occur when it is raining. Be sure to visit the bathhouse on a rainy day and see for yourself.
Oh!
Do I smell a medicinal bath? Oh, that's gonna feel good. Let's do it. You can now quick travel to the bathhouse. This mugwort bath is warming my body.
Whoa!
You came out of there looking really refreshed. These medicinal baths must be quite effective. Oh, and you smell good too. You're looking great. And with that, our charm has leveled up to head turning.
All right.
Wanna head back?
Come on, we should get home before you get cold.
Morning!
Morning. Crowded as ever today, huh? How do you like being packed in like sardines, city style? Bet you've had enough. I don't mean to joke around, I just don't know what to do. I get anxious unless I'm doing something, yet here I am suddenly with nothing to do. It's so awful just waiting for the results, isn't it? It's so worrying. Yeah, I'm worried too. You too, huh, Akira? Of course you are. Sorry for asking such a weird question. I guess all we can do is wait. I wonder how Shiho's condition is, too. Man, all this heavy talk first thing in the morning. Both of us need to switch gears, Akira. Okay then, before we get going to what we're actually doing, make sure that you have a Hierophant persona on you. In other words, Barry. Before you do anything, because we won't get a chance to visit the Velvet Room again until tomorrow. And we need him tonight. if you weren't able to recruit Bareth in the palace before it collapsed, then you can go to the Velvet Room and combine either an Incubus with a Jack-o'-lantern, Silky with a Gothion, or a Kelpie with a Mandrake. But luckily for us, we were able to get him. So we don't have to worry about that. But with nothing else to do, let us head for Central Street. We're gonna head straight for the diner. Oh, are you going to go study in that diner? Visiting the diner will cause time to pass, obviously. Studying there will improve your knowledge, and dining can improve your guts and other stats. Visiting the diner costs money. I don't think I need to repeat myself at this point. Your knowledge will greatly increase when customers are fewer. Try studying here on rainy days. Well, unfortunately, it's not a rainy day, but we need to head in. You do have money on you, right? Let's go in. You can now quick travel to the diner. It's pretty busy around here. Welcome, may I take your order? We are going to order the Nostalgia Steak. I got it. I'll be right back with your order. That's a lot to snack on while you're studying. The proportions are definitely grand.
Nice.
You sure look happy. Did you savor the taste of Grandma's kindness? It's another 7.5 minutes to go, and then I can eat. So, that boosted our kindness, but hasn't leveled it up just yet.
Hey!
Looks like you were able to focus, even with all the noise. And we gained 2 knowledge. If we came here on a rainy day, we actually would have gained 3 knowledge because there were fewer people here.
Alright.
Kira's knowledge has improved.
Wanna head back?
Well, that should be enough for today. Come on, let's go home.
Ah, you're back.
Hey!
By the way, you know that dirty gear we found in the palace? Maybe we can use it if we clean it up. I think there was a laundromat by the public bath. We should be able to wash it there, right? Yeah, but that would take time, and unless you have a lot more than one, it's also a waste of money. So we're not going to be doing that. Instead, we're going to spend time with Sojiro. No work, no food. Ever heard that idiom? If you're up for it, why don't you learn how to work here? I feel like I can become closer with Sojiro thanks to the hero font persona Bareth. I feel like my bond with Sojiro will grow stronger soon. What are you going to do? Will you help the chief out? Let's help him out. Ha! You really got things figured out. Alright, put your stuff down and come back here. It's about time one of the regulars arrives. She's a talkative one.
Well...
Now then, since you're going to be working in my store, I'll need to hammer home the basics. You know what I'm talking about, right? Making coffee? Yep, glad to see you at least understand that much. This store's not the busiest around, but I'm real particular about how we make coffee here. And I'll kick you out, no questions asked if you serve a bad cup. You got that? Yeah, we got it. Let me tell you, So-chan definitely does things right with his coffee. It goes so well with his special curry, I can't help but order as a set meal every time. What can I say? Each of my regulars gets the experience personally tailored to them. Can you tell me the key to that wonderful flavor, So-chan? I'd love to make it at home sometime. Sorry, that's a trade secret. You're free to try and guess based on the taste, though. Cheapskate. Keeping secrets from me even though you know your food's already stolen my heart. How about a nice dessert then? It's only 300 yen. When you run a shop, you get all sorts of customers. Knowing their personalities is absolutely vital. That's what being in food service is all about. Welcome.
Whoa.
You. Ooh, the cheery music cut out. That's not a good sign. Hello there. It's been quite a while, Sakura-san. I heard you opened up a shop, so here I am. It wouldn't have hurt to mention it to me, though. Huh. You've got a real nice location here, right by the station and everything. Your order? No small talk? That's cold. Oh, but this smell sure brings back memories. You're still making that curry, huh? I guess you haven't gotten over her yet. Your order, sir? So pushy. I just stopped in to say hi today, but I'll be back again soon. Bye.
Jeez.
Ugh, I don't know where he caught wind of this place. That guy seemed suspicious. Heh, I guess you have an eye for some things after all. Anyway, if you have time for questions, you have time to be learning about bean types. You're not going to be any use to me if you can't pick up the ABCs sometime soon. Besides, ladies love a guy who knows his coffee. This isn't such a bad deal for you. I want the ladies to love me. Heh, if only you were this obedient all the time. Either way, I'm going to teach you right. That way, I'll be able to sit back and relax while you work. I feel like my bond with Sojiro is growing deeper. Rank up. Coffee Basics. Allows you to make coffee, which slightly restores SP to one ally.
Alright.
We'll always need ways to have SP restoration. Your Hierophant Confidant has increased to rank 2. You'll now be able to earn more XP from Arcana Burst when fusing personas of the Hierophant Arcana. You have learned Coffee Basics from Sojiro. You can brew coffee at the counter in LeBlanc, but that takes up time. You will be unable to brew coffee during the day and after school when the cafe is open. Try brewing at night when the coffee gear is free. Oh, is it time already?
Well,
let's start closing up. And no slacking off, you got it? After learning about customer service from Sojiro, I feel like my kindness has improved. And with that, we have become considerate.
Alright.
Your kindness has increased to considerate. Now we just need proficiency and knowledge to level up to have a nice, balanced star. I got a chance to talk to a girl the other day. We had an amazing conversation after I brought up some of the stuff I read about. We're going to go out somewhere together soon. Well, don't get ahead of yourself because it happened to go well. Look, knowledge isn't enough. You need proficiency to adapt on the fly. You also need kindness to be acceptance, and guts to be honest and direct. Plus, charm to draw people to you. The quality of your character says a lot about you, so it's important to better yourself every day. Really? But it takes so much work. But I'll do it if it means I'll get a girlfriend. I guess I'll start by showering every day. I hear girls prefer a dude who's hygienic. Your knowledge, charm, proficiency, kindness, and guts will come in handy throughout the game. Be sure not to neglect them. You can train these stats through various activities in the city, reading books, and more. Look around and see what you can find.
Hey!
Hey, this applies to you too. Of course.
Yeah!
You get it. That's a good attitude to have.
I just remembered.
Whoops. Ooh, that was my timer, which I forgot to set to stop playing. Oh well. We're out of time, but I may as well finish this off just so I can save. There's been a lot of dire news lately, with the train accident and the volleyball team incident. People are theorizing that it's these sudden psychotic breakdowns, but the cause is still unknown. Well, unexplained occurrences like these are commonplace in the world of math.
You.
For instance, Kurusu-san, please look at this. How many colors does it take to paint every region without any two adjacent ones being the same color? 4.
This is it.
Correct.
I suppose the 4-color theorem is common sense. Not for me, it isn't. As you can see, any flat image, a map of the world, or anything can be painted using only 4 colors. Many people have realized this principle based on experience since ancient times. However, it's difficult to prove and was an unsolved problem for a long time. Wow, really? Kurusu-san seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. But we're still oblivious.
All right.
I hope the psychotic breakdowns don't just end up as another unsolved mystery. My heart hurts just thinking about the economic losses this string of incidents has caused. The world's full of dangers, huh? I guess even the world outside school is no good either. Well, with that, we are out of time for this episode of Persona 5. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play, which is currently at 9 votes. 4 for Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut, 3 for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, 1 for Prey 2017, and 1 for Metro Last Light. It's looking like Shadowrun might just be our next game. Though I am going to be closing out voting on Sunday when I record the finale episode and announce the winner for A Hat in Time. But yeah, with that, if you could also please leave a comment down below this video. My Friday videos have kind of been lacking in comments since I switched over to Persona 5. And I kind of miss that interaction with my viewers. But, anyways, with all that, I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.